Tonight we continue our local series looking at the Italian Americans and how much they contribute to our way of life here in Western Massachusetts. This is all in conjunction with the PBS series, The Italian Americans, this month on WGBY and PBS, and our local reports are supported by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Tonight we take you to Mom and Rico Specialty Market on Main Street in the heart of Springfield South End. Rico Daniele opened the market almost 40 years ago, and now he reflects on his family, his passion for the game of bocce, and the importance he places on simple traditions like family dinners around the kitchen table.
Born here right in Springfield, Mass, and my family had moved here to the South End when I was at the age of 4 back in 1957. And to this day, I still live in the South End of Springfield.
My dad was down here. He grew up down here. He knew everybody down here, so they automatically knew who I was. So it's more or less say I couldn't get in trouble. Everybody knew who my father was, so I had no chance.
We had cobblestone streets. We still had the rails from the trolley cars in the streets. It was just a wonderful place. I mean, Norwood Street, for example. Left-hand side of the street was all Italian. Right-hand side of the street was all French. French Canadians, you know? So it wasn't a totally Italian neighborhood. Everybody got along.
You know, you got to know your neighbors. If you were 3 streets over and Mrs. Romano from Marble Street saw you, what are you doing over here? You'd run home.
Those Sunday big dinners with family members, and Mom would be in the kitchen cooking those hearty Italian meals, and they would send me even to go get a loaf of Italian bread while supper was cooking. You know, they'd love that Italian bread along with their meals.
My house, 5 o'clock was a definite dinner time. There was no excuses. Sunday was 1 o'clock, there was no excuses. And there was no change in the times. And if you were late, you heard about it.
In those days, she used to be able to tip the refrigerator over and take everything out of the refrigerator, put it in the pan, and it was a 100% meal. I mean, the great thing about those women was they could cook with nothing.
The highway had a very, very big input on how the South End changed. My dad was born right over here is William Street, and it goes all the way through. Naturally, the highway cuts it off. I used to come down and visit my aunt who lived in the block. But once that highway came in, it took out some of the homes that were there. So it's totally changed the downtown South End area immensely. And it's what we've got today is nothing like it was back in the late 50s, early 60s when I was younger.
Well, I came to the United States in 1954. I was 4 years old. The little town of Braccigliano, the province of Salerno, the Campania region in Italy. It's an hour and a half south of Rome. Right now in Springfield, there's more people from that little town, Braccigliano, here than there is over there. And in Springfield, there's I would say at least 67 businesses that have been in business over 35 years from that little village of Braccigliano, like myself, Mom and Rico's Market. Red Rose in Italy was our next door neighbor. La Fiorentina Pastry Shop was a couple streets over. Dylan's Package Store, the Izzo family, La Corey's, Napoli Family Pizza, Roma Pizza, all from that little town of Braccigliano. My mother, my father, 4 sisters, and I'm the only boy. And when I got out of service, I worked for the telephone company, AT&T on Bridge Street. And then in 1975, it started at 1970, 75, I got laid off. They laid off everybody under 5 years. It was 1,800 people that got laid off from the phone company. And then I started this in 1976. When my mom, my sisters worked at the courthouse. They quit the courthouse to come help me here at the store because we got very busy, and that's how I started in 76. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but we've been here 39 years now. These are some of the pictures I've collected through since 1976, you know. This is when we played touch football at Emerson Way Playground. That's where I grew up, at Emerson Way Playground. This is Mr. Zanetti with stickball at Zanetti Schoolyard. We do that every year since 1950. And I brought it back in 1976, and I've been doing it for about 39 years. After a while, after baseball got a little older, I really got deep into bocce. Bocce is a beautiful sport where it's a joy when you see that 10-year-old kid playing with that 72-year-old grandmother. We need more of that today. Every school should have a bocce court. Every elderly home should have a bocce court. If they had a bocce court, they'd see how those people get out of those wheelchairs real quick, you know? I'm sentimental, as you can tell. You know, I'm very big with this bocce, and but my heart's here. I'm built upstairs instead of moving out. Life is around a kitchen table with that family. Everything else is poop. Back then, your word was your honor. Everybody here, you knew everybody. You're talking maybe 20 streets on Main Street. From one end, starting down there near Red Rose, we'll say, to the Columbus statue. You had hundreds and hundreds of people in the streets, even up until 10, 11 o'clock at night. Most of these stores closed at 11 o'clock at night. And it was, everybody knew every family. You did something wrong, and the aunt found out about it next door, a friend, she would chase you with a broom. And when you got home, you maybe get a good backhand, and your mom chased you with that wooden spoon. So it was a little bit of a deterrent. The kids grew up a little bit better because you had a backhand at home, and you had a broom, and you know, there's more respect.
In those days, the look, as we called it, your father would just give you that one look. The second one wasn't a look, but you got the look, and you knew it. You usually didn't make a mistake the second time.
You just were raised with a sense of understanding that this is the neighborhood you live in. And even today, we stayed in Springfield, and I tell people, you know, I grew up in a neighborhood where we didn't have $1 million homes. We had $1 million neighbors.